What is up, everyone? This is Nadoris here, and today, character inside of World of Warcraft. To do so, I am to keep a tune in all gray items. No, I do not give them any gear besides gray items, which means none of my gear will have any stats on it, and from level 1 to 100, hopefully. I don't think I'll make it that far, but you're gonna see my best attempt at doing so. So first, we have to make a new tune. And I want to probably do a druid, a night elf druid, just because they have great survivability by themselves. And since this dune's going to be pretty weak, the more survivability you have, the better off you're going to be. So I like that face, very evil. So I'm going to talk about how I started getting into World of Warcraft. Around the time that I was 8, I was playing the game RuneScape, one of the first MMORPGs I ever played, and I came across this ad on RuneScape's website saying World of Warcraft, play it for free. So I clicked on it, went and told my dad that I wanted to play it, and he said, okay, I'll download it for you, because he didn't trust me with computers, because I've ruined a computer or two through viruses, and I was also 8. So after the free trial was up, I begged him to buy the game for me, but he said no, because he didn't feel like paying for a game that he wouldn't be playing. So after I played the 10-day trial that World of Warcraft used to use back before they made it free to play from level 1 to 20 for not much time anymore, I just stopped playing through BSC, Wrath of the Lich King, and I didn't come back towards the end of Cataclysm when it was converting into MOP, like the Mist Pandaria. Beta was out and such. And yeah, so I didn't get serious into this game until around the middle of MOP, when my friend from school, I overheard him talking about him playing this game. And I was like, oh, you play this game? And we started talking. And he got me into his guild. And they all thought I was trash, because I still keyboard turned at that point, and I still clicked and all that, all the noob stereotypical things to do. So around about a month or two after Siege Orgrimmar was released, I decided to main a shaman, because I was told they're easy and they do good amounts of damage. So I did this, and I ended up being really good at this tune. So I ended up maining a shaman all the way through MOP and into WoD, or Warlords of Draenor. But I changed my main when I came back from a 5-month break that I took, because a guild that I left Kyle's guild because there was a lot of drama between me and this one player. I figured it would be better for the entire guild if I was left and be the bigger man. I'm not gonna name any names. So I went to play with one of the healers that used to be in my guild in Mist Pandaria. Went to a Horde to play with him in his guild as DPS. Now I played with him the whole way through High Mall, doing pretty much the most DPS in the whole group. And once we got the Blackrock Foundry, and everyone started to struggle with the down bosses, they'd get really mad really easily, and it was just too much drama for me to deal with. I quit the game because that guild made it not fun for me to play anymore. So when I came back, I decided I didn't know I wanted to play Horde, and I went back to this server Sargeras with my friends in the guild that it disbanded while I was on my break, and now I'm in the guild that my friend Josh merged with, called well, I'm not in it because I just made this tune, but the Band of the Red Brotherhood, something along that line. And And so I don't raid anymore. Well, I don't raid with the guild anymore. I do like pug normals, which is always fun to pug. But I'm up to around 700 item level in my rogue, which is what I main now, a sub rogue. And yeah, so that's my brief history of WoW and what happened while I was playing it and how I got into it and such. So now on to the Iron Man tune. I don't think I'm going to be doing the hardcore Iron Man mode, where if you die you have to delete the tune. I think I'm just going to do the normal one, where if you die, but you keep going, just like normal World of Warcraft. Now, I've never done this before, so I don't know how hard it's going to be. I've always leveled with heirlooms, as you can see. I have heirlooms for every class. Besides leather wearing intellect, I have not got around to that one, but I always just use the cloth. So I guess the main point of playing Iron Man is just to see how far you can get without using gear. Pretty much I'm going to be in gear like this the entire time. This is a gray item. Has no stats, nothing, just armor on it. Just a generic baseline armor. I can't use the auction house, I can't trade with people. None of that. And so the journey begins here in, what is this place? Teldrassil. Shadow Glen. There you go. On my druid named Tomlass. Tomlass. It's going good so far, but this is also the level 1 questing zone. And if you die here, then I don't think you should play in this game. I'm not trying to be rude. Let's see, stolen bags. Here they are. Nothar's stolen bag. Whoever Nothar is. Alright, that's done. I am, however, going to use my mount that I got for having I think for the achievement for obtaining 35 heirlooms, you get this mount that you can use at any level. It only has 60% riding speed, but it's a lot better from 1 to 19 when you don't have any riding. And you can just use this. Alright, got me a new bag. These upgrades. Yes, they are, +2 armor. I'll take that first. I learned a new ability, Moonfire, her lunar spell that burns the enemy for 12 arcane damage and then an additional 90 arcane damage in 20 seconds. Nice. Speak with Mardance, drone Gok inside the Dressel in the shadow. There he is. Druid. There's other 3. Boom. Done. Give me the XPs. Thank you, and goodbye. Speak with between the 2 pools in the center of Shadow. Alrighty. Nightwolf was actually one of the first characters I ever played in WoW back in... Well, actually, I lied. I did play a little bit in Wrath of the Lich King. Again, with a trial, because my parents didn't want to pay for the game. One of the first experiences I remember of this game is being 12 and seeing you could be a female. So I made a female tune, and as soon as I spawned in, some male night elf asked me if I wanted to have a fun time, because I don't know why this place was always the most populated. It was always being killed by a horde, and had the most low levels. And I said sure. So he said, okay, follow me. So he took me, I believe, I don't know if it changed since Cataclysm revamped a lot of the starting zones. He took me to a place back here, somewhere. Like where there was no one else. I think, yes, it was up here behind this tree, I believe. Just gotta walk there. What am I doing? Oh, mount. Was it back here? Yes. See, I've not changed the spot yet. Took me right here. He told me to get on my knees, which I did. Because, I was like 11 and was like, oh, okay. And he tried to get me to ERP, erotic roleplay in. At which point I then closed out the game and did not log back in for another few hours because I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, that was one of the first experiences I've ever had while playing WoW. And I still remember to this day. I also remember this pool over here used to be where everyone swam at, because it had a this acted as a diving board for people. They would just jump in, and this pool used to be just full of people just swimming around and role playing. I just have this feeling that my first server ever was like Moonguard or some stupid server like that. Well, not stupid. I've recently gotten into role playing, and it's fun if you're not being an ERP. Those people are weird. Sorry if I offended you, but whatever.
What brings you here?
So yeah. And my first tune I ever got, like, serious in was a Blood Elf Hunter. As soon as I got level 55, I begged and begged my mom to buy the Wrath of the Lich King expansion so I could become a DK. And as soon as I hit level 55, I never played that tune again. I actually ended up where'd she go? I actually ended up deleting it and then restoring it about 3 to 4 months later. But the DK I made, the name was Garcina, and it was the first tune I ever got to max level 90 in mob. It was a blood DK. Apparently I was really shit at it looking back at her, because that was when I still keyboard turned and I still clicked all my spells, which I can't believe I actually used to do that now looking back at it, but we've all been there. We all started out in this game as a noob. Well, most of us. Maybe some of us came into the game with experience. But I know I didn't have any experience. I just jumped right in and said, fuck it. And tried my best. And look where it brought me. If I would never met my friend Kyle and his guild, I probably would still be keyboard turning, but enjoying this game as a noob. Because you never quite get the feeling of WoW after you become serious about it. The same. Oh, look at that. Got a nice rejuve. Keep myself alive. Enough to kill me now. This game has gotten considerably easy compared to Wrath of the Lich King and Vanilla. I remember in Vanilla, pulling 2 mobs used to get you killed instantly. And now I can like probably pull this entire tunnel system without dying. I don't know why they decided to make this game so much easier. Maybe it's people complaining too much because they don't know how to play. You never know. So that's my main guess as to why as to why Blizzard made this game so much easier. Was just people complaining and complaining and complaining about them dying and not being good at the game and threatening to quit and all that, and like cancel subscriptions if they don't make it easier and stupid shit like that. So I just got invited by this chick. I killed enough. I'm gonna kill one more. Are you serious? Alright, where is it at? There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Okay, I guess I gotta do this one. Alright, this should kill him. Now, I haven't leveled a 2 without heirlooms in a long time, so... Oh, excuse me. I don't know how well I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how I compare to people that actually use heirlooms. I can use this. Awesome. I haven't decided what spec I'm gonna try. Alright, random. But I'm definitely thinking Feral, because I know they get really OP at high levels. Because I PvP with one at level 70. But hey, I don't know how OP you can get with using nothing but gray items. I feel like if I go into twos arenas with gray items, I might get cussed out by my partner. And that's always fun to see, but then you feel like a giant dick. Which most people that are dicks don't care, because they're dicks. Alrighty. Filled crystal. Well, it's not filled yet, so it should say fill. As part of the ritual to complete your training here in Shadowglen, you must learn about our recent history. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell to the northeast and retrieve a phial of its water. While there, you will witness a glimpse of our magics and learn of our past. When you are done, bring the water back to me and I'll direct you further. Alright. Much has changed for our people since the battle in Hyjal. Nudrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was. Powers used to defeat Archimonde and drive back the Burning Legion. Our immortality, the very essence of our beings, was lost. The betrayer was freed from his prison, and the Shandu Storm Rage disappeared into the Emerald Dream. A dark time for all. Actually, I know a good bit about the lore of World of Warcraft from a YouTuber named Nobel, who does all kinds of lore videos. If you want to check out lore, you should go check out his channel. But yeah, check out his channel. It's very interesting. He has I think a 4-hour-long video explaining all of WoW's lore and story, which is always good to know if you want to get into this game serious. I just love that band going across my face. I feel like Illidan, just, with eyes. So, where are we going? Oh, I'm going up here. Up here. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this Night Elf starting spot is is inside the world tree that got blown up by Archimonde. I think I can't remember which war. It was around 1,000 years ago. The Night Elves had to give up their immortality to defeat Archimonde by using using the spirits of their ancestors called wisps to blow him up and part of the world tree to save the entire world from the Burning Legion, who are just a bunch of assholes led by Sargeras, who was an ex-Titan that created and formed the Azeroth that we know today. He got corrupted by, I believe, the Old Gods, where he thus turned into the leader of the Legion, which is what he spent millenniums trying to lock. Oh shit! Oh, cool. He locked them away in the Twisting Nether, which is where he now lives, controlling and leading all the people he locked away. Which is kind of ironic. Ooh, achievement, if you ask me. But this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Goodbye.